Thank you for tuning in to another Strangescapes podcast, where we find you strange and unusual news so you don't have to go find it yourself. I'm Adam.
I'm Rana.
And I'm Soraya.
And we have a pretty good article, I believe. We never read these first. As you
We're
know.
judging it by the title.
Judging by the title, it definitely could be interesting. Drones that drop food off at prison.
But the guards get to it first.
Right? Ironically. Poor bastard.
They make it and eat it in front of them.
Gross.
Like, you know that whoever did that knew that was going to happen. Like, you can't tell me you didn't know that.
So this takes place in Bishopville, South Carolina, I'm assuming. 'Twas 3 weeks before Christmas, and in the prison yard, a drone dropped package that was found by a guard.
Oh, I like it. I like the rhyming.
With steak, weed, and crab legs, and cigarettes for days, and to season it all, a tin of Old Bay. The illicit meal was dropped into the Lee Correctional Institution prison yard by a drone. The South Carolina Department of Corrections said on the social platform X with the hashtag Contraband Christmas. A photo from Bishopville prison showed a raw steak still in the grocery store packaging, crab legs, and Old Bay with a side of plastic baggies of marijuana and a couple of cartons of cigarettes. The drone was also seized Sunday morning, authorities said. Prison officials said they are investigating and no arrests have been made. I'm guessing the inmates who were expecting the package are crabby, prison spokesman Christy Shane said.
You know what would be even funnier is if they weren't expecting the package. And like, it was just like Santa just dropped it off. Like Santa's little helper. Here you go, buddy.
Well, you have to say they are getting a little bit more imaginative with getting stuff into the prison.
Keeping contraband out of state prisons is a constant battle. People would toss or use a catapult to get packages of cell phones, drugs, or other illegal items over the perimeter fence until officials raised the fences and added netting at the top.
Catapults, huh?
Catapults. People trying to smuggle things behind bars moved on to drones, leaving corrections officials to constantly patrol the prison yard. Well, and just outside for the tiny aircraft trying to drop packages.
I mean, it's only natural evolution in today's technological forecast. Like, you know that drones was coming. Don't try to play it off like you didn't.
Well, then you got a question. How come we didn't just, get a plane, fly over it? I mean, you can't tell me that somebody...
And parachute it out.
Didn't know somebody that knew somebody that could fly a plane over the prison.
Well, I mean, because a plane's a little bit more in your face than a drone.
But
true.
Depends on how high you are.
Can they technically trace drones back to people?
Man, I think it would be really hard. I do, especially if you were remote controlling it. So it's not like it would be tied to anything.
Like if it was actually remote, not your phone.
Mm-hmm. Like if they were actually flying it visually. Man.
You can't really trace it.
It'd be really hard to trace.
Just flying a drone near a prison in South Carolina is a misdemeanor crime that carries up to 30 days in jail. Dropping contraband into the prison is a felony that can land someone behind bars for 10 years. 10 years per steak? Per crab leg?
Bags of weed.
Bags of weed. Shit, man.
It's all of it together.
Like, they have the whole thing covered. They're like, all right, well, so smoke the weed before you have your Christmas dinner, guys. Like,
you'll be hungry.
Yeah.
It won't matter if it's raw or not.
Crab legs always taste better when you're high.
So that was actually the end of the article. Is super short. But I really like that little Christmas story at the beginning.
Yeah, like whoever wrote that, hats off to you guys. You did a great job. I'm always a big fan of rhymes. Like Dr. Seuss is like my childhood, literary hero.
was reading some of these comments.
It appears to be uncooked. How would the inmates prepare them?
They wouldn't care. They'd be too high.
Oh, you know what? Don't say that. Like some of the shit that Rana saw where she worked
That's
in
true.
the jail, they'll cook it.
Oh, here's another comment. Just as couple ways I can think of: metal shelves, metal grates, smuggled pan from the kitchen with some kind of contained fire underneath.
See, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever wrote that, they had it.
I've witnessed some pretty nasty things while in county jail prison. One of those nasty things was the way I've witnessed women keeping milk cold for later after they take little milk cartons from breakfast back to their cell.
I want more information on that.
Yeah, I guess I'm not.
In the toilet.
So, if I remember right, I think they might have access to microwaves. I could be wrong.
God,
Maybe it depends on the
microwave is so
facility, but
gross.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Weird. I wouldn't have thought that.
The rhyming scheme should be considered contraband.
Bravo for the first two sentences. Sounds like the officials need to set up a stakeout.
Oh my gosh. A stakeout. Shit, man. I just can't help but think that whoever did that, they couldn't have thought that they were going to succeed.
How would they cook it? Do you think they just smoke it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the comments are just as great as the rhyme.
Oh, there's more to that milk carton comment. Back to their cell in the toilet. The toilets are all metal, so the water is pretty cold, but that's so gross. They also did it with the 20-ounce sodas we could buy on commissary. No matter how many times you clean your toilet, it's not clean enough to ever do that. And honestly, the cleaning solutions we had access to were watered down bullshit.
Gross.
I always like me some feces milk.
Ew. Chocolate milk.
Yeah, it's poop milk.
Gross.
Well, I mean, you
Poop
got
milk's always the best.
hooch.
Yeah. You just
It's
make
fucking gross. It stinks.
that. Well, yeah, they made it in a toilet. You know, and I mean, sometimes, okay, you got a crap. It just adds flavor to the hooch, you know?
That is
Just
so gross.
be like, wow, this is really good. What flavor is this? Nachos. This is nacho hooch.
It's grits.
I couldn't even.
It's like, okay, so since we're on
We
this.
even have the people that have the sugar-free stuff because they're diabetic.
Oh my God.
It's for everybody.
So there you go. If you have a couple diabetics in your cell, like real bad ones, I mean, they're practically peeing sugar. I bet that makes amazing hooch. It's probably like,
Yeah,
like
I wonder
the
if they
good
ever
stuff.
actually thought of that. Ew.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh.
It's got so many.
Terrible.
Okay, they will go to extreme lengths to actually get high or drunk, like drinking hand sanitizer. It is a thing. So it wouldn't surprise me if they actually did something like that.
Oh, I'm
Specific,
sure they do.
hey, dude, bro, over here, you know, I'm going to kill you if you don't produce that piss on time, blah, 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 blah. We need it.
God.
Yours is better than theirs.
It's got the right sugar and yeast content.
Nasty.
It's like this movie that me and Rana used to watch. It.
Let's go to prison.
Yeah, it's called Let's Go to Prison.
Have you seen it?
I don't think so.
We need to show her. It's funny.
Yeah, I mean,
It's stupidly funny.
it's stupid. So, like, if
So-
you guys aren't into stupid movies, you probably won't like it. But
And if you've never worked in a correctional facility of any kind, whether it's just county or prison, you won't get the extension of the humor you need to work in those kind of facilities to really understand.
yeah, definitely.
Because that shit does happen.
Yeah, I mean, some of it was exaggerated, but some of it you're like, no, that's actually pretty accurate.
Pretty accurate.
Because I saw it before I worked there, and then after, I was like, I was like, yeah.
I just watched that last week.
But yeah, there's one part where they're making toilet hooch, you know, and it's just.
That is.
And then after they get out of prison, they start a wine company, but it's all
hooch.
It's all hooch, you know. And they're like trying to sell prison hooch out on the street. Like, you just have
Diabetic
to
piss.
see it. It's pretty good.
All right. So we have another article. This one hits back into Missouri. Imagine.
Oh, hey, that's some people's homeland.
It is not my homeland.
Well, it was our homeland for 5 years.
Not my homeland. Just visited.
Me too.
I don't know.
No, it is different.
Dude, you were 10 miles from the Missouri border.
Five.
Oh, 5.
Oh, 5.
You're not helping your case any here. That practically makes you more of a Missourian than it does an Iowan.
It does not.
And everyone in that whole area, they don't even know what they are. Like,
Is that the proper term? Iowan?
Yeah.
Iowan?
Yeah, it
It
is.
sounds weird. Like, I don't know.
They don't even know. I personally think
I'm from Iowa.
Nah, she's more Missourian. Like,
Iowa.
it's the show me state, you know?
The fuck does that mean?
And you got to show her fucking everything.
I'm going to throw something at you. What do you have to throw at him? Let me have your water bottle.
You know, I used to tell people that. I'd be like, man, you really are from here. Like, how do you know? I was like, well, it's the show me state. So? It's like, I got to show you fucking everything.
That goes back to
That wheeze.
That goes back to Walmart, doesn't it?
Walmart and construction. Yep, you betcha. That did not make me popular, if you would believe that.
No, I could absolutely believe that.
But it actually has a lot of truth to it. Like, whew, you really do have to show them everything. Like, I'm like, all right, guys, I got a crayon here. Everyone gather around. We're going to draw a picture of what we're accomplishing today.
I wonder how, like, the history of that slogan.
You know? And like, your other coworkers are like, they got their hands up, like, yes, you, George.
Show me.
Can we use the blue crayon? Yes, you can be the blue crayon. Who else wants to pick a color?
Oh my God.
Everyone pick your color for crayon. All right, let's just get that out of the way now.
They all have, like, the huge fat crayons.
Yeah, that's actually what I had vision. And then, like, this fight fucking breaks out because, you know, someone else wanted that color of crayon. No, we can't have two blues. Okay, you got to be red, man. Blue next time. Okay, you get to be blue next time.
I touched the blue crown first.
But that doesn't make it yours.
It does.
Well, and it goes back.
Show me.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Man, Dina would lose her shit if she lived in Missouri. Can you imagine?
She thinks it's bad here.
Like, she thinks it's bad here at the labs. I can only imagine what it's like.
She'd have to show them even more.
What it's like working on a lab in Missouri or Iowa.
You know, it might actually be better. The medical field is better back in Missouri.
They do have that. We have
is
the
true.
best medical experiences there
That
for
is
whatever
true.
reason.
Yep.
I don't know. I got here and I have no fucking idea what to do.
The West is bad.
Medical care in the West really lacks. No one gives a shit. No one wants to listen to you. They're like, oh, it's your body? You have no idea what's going on with it. Here's what I think's going on with you. I'm like, really? I don't think that.
And then you get labeled with things that you were never tested for. That's me.
Yeah, you're like, no. Like, I literally have a documented history of this going on that's pretty severe.
Or every time you go in because you're pretty sure it's a UTI. Nope, it is automatically an STD.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Everything's an STD here.
I mean, for real. So, like, what, 2 years ago now,
Yeah.
I had a kidney stone that was almost 8 millimeters. It was 7 something.
It was huge.
It was huge. I couldn't pass it myself. Okay. And I'm pretty sure that I had passed smaller ones, and this one, they think it was getting stuck in the tube, but I guess sometimes they come back out, like right at the opening, like they'll come in and out, you know, like.
That's gross.
So it didn't get necessarily stuck all the way yet, but he was afraid
back
that it
in.
would.
It was just like a ball getting stuck in
Yeah.
a tub. Drink.
Anyway, I had tons of pain. I mean, prostate pain, peen pain, kidney pain, back pain, like just pain everywhere, anywhere you could imagine, right around your junk. And your back.
Forever.
I had pain, and I have a really high pain tolerance, and so I really feel like people don't take me seriously. And
It's an STD.
yeah, I mean, it got to the point where like I was seeking medical help, which is a big deal for me.
He never fucking seeks.
You know, so like
Help.
if I am seeing you for medical help, that means it has reached a point where I am legitimately worried. So I go in, and the first thing out of their mouth is, you know, well, we want to test you for STDs. I'm like, well, okay. I mean, whatever. If that makes you happy, do it. But I promise you this is an STD. So while we're waiting on the STD,
Forever.
let's, I don't know. Let's like do a bladder x-ray or like whatever you got to find to see if I got stones. You know what I mean? Like, let's continue looking. Well, they wouldn't. And, I mean, one night I know I passed another big one because I almost passed out. And it alleviated a lot of my pain. Surprise, surprise. And, of course, my test results came back. No STD. Can you imagine? And, like, once it came back, no STD, they weren't even, like...
They weren't even worried about helping you anymore.
Yeah, it was kind of like, oh, well...
It's not that. You're
done. Better. I'm like, no, I'm not better. I mean, like, I don't think my dick's going to fall off now, but, like, it... You know, I mean, I can pee without pain meds, but it still is uncomfortable. And so I finally got in with a urologist. Like, I bothered him enough. They got me in with a urologist.
Which you shouldn't have to.
But yeah, I mean, why did I have to go through everything?
If you won't help.
And she scheduled me, the person I was seeing, she scheduled me a bladder sonogram to see if I had any bladder stones or anything. And the guy doing it, and this was after I'd passed whatever it was and was kind of feeling better. The guy doing it was like, man, we're not going to find anything. He's like, it's been too long. He's like, you've probably already passed it or they've dissolved or whatever if your pain's going away. He's like, hey, I don't usually tell people this. He's like, but seriously, he's like, they really have a problem getting people in. He's like, and if you're experiencing something like that again, he's like, go to the ER. He's like, they have to try to find the problem. He's like, they can't just skimp out on you. So anyway, I ended up seeing the urologist, and he had a CT scan done with dye, and they found this monster kidney stone in there that hadn't gone down the tube yet. And he was like, "Oh, whoa, that's gonna be a problem really soon."
So much for passing it, right?
Well, what he thinks was that it was actually a bigger stone.
And it broke.
And it broke up, and I was able to pass
some of it.
The bigger, smaller pieces. And
the bigger, smaller?
Yeah. And so the main chunk was still too big to go all the way down, and so it was getting pushed back and forth. But he was afraid that eventually my kidneys would push it down into whatever that's called, and it would get stuck. So anyway, they did the sound wave thing, and I mean, I had a whole terrible experience with that. But yeah, moral of the story is medical attention in the West really
sucks.
It sucks, and you should, weigh your options. Like,
advocate for yourself for sure.
Yeah, you really got to advocate for yourself because no one else is going to.
And it's just sad.
All right, so that's our Show Me State Judge doing.
Mm-hmm. He's wearing Elvis wigs and playing Elvis music in court.
Cool. He's a fan, I take it.
I'm guessing.
I bet his court hearings are fun to go to.
I wonder if he talks like him or sings like him for all the...
It's like Jailhouse Rock. I wonder if that's one.
Oh, God.
I wonder if that's one of his favorite too. That's why he's playing to when he comes in. Yeah.
Oh, a Missouri judge who wore an Elvis Presley wig in his courtroom and played the singer's music from his phone during court proceedings has agreed to a deal that would cut his career on the bench short. Apparently, somebody did not find him nearly as amusing.
Well, yeah. I mean, not going to lie, I probably wouldn't find that amusing either. Because...
Well, it's not professional for one.
It's not professional for one, but also, you can't do this, and you can't do that, and you can't have your phone, you can't do... There's all these things that you can't do in a courtroom, right?
But he can.
And here you are.
Because he's the king.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to go there.
The king of the courtroom.
So, I mean, yeah. That would probably rub me the wrong way, not going to lie.
I don't know. I think it'd be fun to sit in his courtroom and listen. Not be a part of it or anything, but listen.
Mark it off the bucket list.
Well, I mean, I wonder if you talk with an Elvis accent.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Judge Matthew Thornhill in suburban St. Louis faces a 6-month unpaid suspension after the deal he reached with a state board to avoid a disciplinary hearing After the suspension, he would serve 18 more months on the bench before resigning from the St. Charles County Circuit Court. The agreement reached last month is pending before the Missouri Supreme Court, spokeswoman Beth Riggert said Friday. The court agreed Thursday to accept 35 letters in support of Thornhill's character. Thornhill wrote that he intended to add levity. Wow, I'm just like
Levity, yeah.
levity. At times when I thought it would help relax litigants. But he added, I now recognize that this could affect the integrity and solemnity.
Solemnity?
I don't know. Words are hard.
Man, and you even have a degree in freaking English and reading. Like, I have no chance. You know that? Like,
Well, I can read the
Solemnity.
It just
It looks weird.
Solemnity. Nitty.
Nitty.
I want to add 2 N's.
Solemnity.
It's like that. Anyway, that of the proceedings. Online court records didn't indicate who filed the complaint that triggered the discipline. His attorney, Neil, didn't immediately...
Neil the Seal.
Brunt Traeger. His attorney didn't immediately return a phone message from the Associated Press on Friday. While the Commission on Retirement, Removal, and Discipline also faulted Thornhill for talking about politics from the bench, it highlighted his affinity for the king of rock and roll first. The court file is sprinkled with photos of Thornhill on the bench or posing with staff in plastic Elvis wig and sunglasses.
In a plastic wig.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how you get your hair to be like, oh.
I want to see a picture.
Thank you very much.
According to the commission, Thornhill routinely wore the wig in the courtroom around Halloween and would offer people options on how they wanted to be sworn in before testifying, including an option where he played Elvis music from his phone.
That's just weird.
Thornhill also sometimes played the songs while entering the courtroom. Now that's where I hear Jailhouse Rock coming in.
Did he even sing that? I mean, I was just
Elvis?
flipping. Yeah. Is it his?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I have to say, I'm not really a...
My mom cried when Elvis died, so I don't actually...
I mean, my dad was an Elvis fan, but, like, I'm just,
I'm whatever.
Very
but
few songs.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Jailhouse Rock.
Unchained Melody.
Should I play?
Which he actually didn't even write.
Do it.
He didn't even write Unchained Melody.
Elvis?
Mm-hmm. I want to say Neil Diamond did. I might be wrong, but I know Elvis didn't write it.
Well, I know he sang a lot of songs that someone else wrote.
That was the time, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, there was... I want to say it was Neil Diamond. I'm relatively sure it was him. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
Whatever artist I'm thinking of, though, like, they were relatively good friends. And he actually wrote a lot of songs for Elvis that he himself didn't want to sing.
Alex North wrote the music for Unchained Melody, and Hi Zaret wrote the lyrics. Todd Duncan sang the first vocal version for the film's soundtrack. The Righteous Brothers were the most famous.
For Unchained Melody?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I could see it. I could see this is the song it comes into, like, bopping out to it, like.
We'll just keep on reading the article while she's at that.
Yeah.
The board also said Thornhill sometimes mentioned Elvis lyrics or the singer's date of birth or death during court, even though it wasn't relevant. All the Elvis references violated rules requiring a judge to maintain order and decorum and promote confidence in the integrity of the judiciary. The commission found without saying how long the behavior had been going on. Thornhill is the longest-serving judge in St. Charles County and a former assistant prosecutor there, according to the biography posted on the court website. He was elected an associate circuit judge in 2006 and a circuit judge in 2024. His primary assignment is family court. In 2008, he was reprimanded and fined $750. The St. Louis Post-Dispatch reported that the fine stemmed from him reducing the charges against a woman he was prosecuting after she offered to give him a baseball. signed by Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw. Thornhill denied taking the baseball, which was a fake.
He's bribable.
He's very bribable.
Be like, I have a fake Elvis picture. What's that worth to you?
A Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback. Baseball.
I guess. I don't know. I'm
Wait,
not
wait, wait.
sports.
I'm
nerd.
confused because the Steelers are a football team.
Hey.
They are.
Oh.
I don't know football, but I know that.
Okay, well, maybe they're a baseball team, too. I don't know, man. Like,
Unless he just had a baseball with him and had somebody sign it. Or had Terry sign it. I suppose that could be too.
boy, they said it was a fake, so
Well, that's true. Well, I mean...
maybe he didn't know they weren't a baseball team either.
In the latest case, Thornhill was also cited for mentioning his political affiliation and preferred election candidates during court business. At times, he commented on where his Thornhill for Judge campaign signs were posted, or remarked that litigants or attorneys lived in Thornhill for Judge country, court documents said. Once he asked someone appearing in court if the labor union the person worked for had warmed up to Thornhill for Judge, court records show. Thornhill wrote that although the references to campaign signs were made in informal conversations, they were still a mistake. Never did they impact a decision, he wrote. He was also criticized for offering a character letter in an adoption case, which the commission deemed an abuse of his position. Thornhill agreed it was a mistake and improper.
Abuse of his position, huh?
I guess.
Well, and
Someone said to go perform in Branson and live your best life.
right? Like, you could make a Branson show out of that.
We've been to Branson, it'd fit in.
It would. Not gonna lie, Optimus Prime was the coolest thing.
It was. That thing was amazing.
After his last day, I guess Elvis has left the building.
I just read that too.
Sometimes the comments are way better than the articles.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't have faith in him either. Not gonna lie.
He's like the real life version of Harry Anderson's character on Night Court. The coolest judge in America gets fired because he's the coolest judge in America. Way to go, Missouri.
If he can't even take his job seriously, how's he gonna take what's happening to you seriously?
Imagine that wearing.
An Elvis wig.
Oh, wow.
He kind of looks like Bill Nye.
He does look like Bill Nye. Bill Nye, the science guy.
So he like plays. So now you gotta imagine Bill Nye in an Elvis wig.
It's scary.
A plastic
I wonder if
Elvis
there's a
wig.
picture floating around with him wearing it.
Oh, there has to be.
There has to be one.
Matthew Thornhill. Matthew Thornhill, Elvis.
It sounds like it didn't take much to get him to wear it.
He rather enjoyed it.
We're researching.
You need to see this.
They're trying to find a picture. That doesn't sound promising.
Oh my God! It is Bill Nye in a wig.
I could never take that seriously.
Out of space.
Look at this guy.
I mean, for reals, like, how could you ever take this guy seriously?
He's the one that judges your future.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do you take that seriously? Okay, I totally get why someone complained. I mean, for reals.
That is not the wig I had envisioned either.
That's
Like,
not what I had visioned.
That's a little
Yeah, that is not what I had envisioned.
Man, plastic Elvis wigs are scarier than the real thing. What is this going on?
Maybe we could dress up for him as Halloween then, huh? What is that?
What is this? Like, I don't understand.
A secretary.
His secretary.
It's probably a secretary.
It's like the creepy lunch lady.
Ew.
It is.
Okay, so I mean, you guys realize you
Well,
got to post these pictures with the podcast. Like, they have
I found one. Do that one.
to be able to
Yes.
see it.
Do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have Bill Nye. Bill Nye is Elvis Presley with the crazy lunch lady.
Yeah. It's got to go up with the episode. That way they don't have to painstakingly go find it themselves, you know?
It wasn't that hard.
Well, shh, they don't know.
Oh, that was the end of that article. But the pictures are worth every minute of it.
Neither one of those was very long.
No.
I know it's like there's a lot of our episodes, like a lot of our news articles.
They're short little blurps.
They are, and I feel like, I mean, maybe not these ones per se.
Spill night.
Holy shit, it really is. But like, there's a lot of them that could really use more explanation, and there's just not there. And then ones that
have too much information.
there's ones that just
really
they just go on and on forever. Like
the emu article is not part of that because I thought it was funny. Can't you envision them chasing after a sniper?
Well, I mean, yeah, I can, but like I've already read about the emu wars before.
Oh, I'd never heard of it.
Repeatedly.
Me either.
I actually listened to a podcast on it from someone else, so like it wasn't a shock to me.
But you laughed.
Well, yeah, because it is funny, but I don't know.
It's the visions, the visionary part of it that gets me.
I just find it interesting, like articles that you would think would have more of an explanation don't. I mean, like the squid one that we did, where the lady had baby squids in her mouth.
Ew.
Mm-hmm.
There was like no explanation for that, and I was actually telling a coworker about it, and he was like, "Oh man, I totally get how that could happen. Let me show you." So he like whips his phone out on TikTok, and apparently they call it sushi. But my version of sushi, what I like and what you're eating, they aren't the same. So they literally just take the squid. There's like this bucket of squids. They just, because it really stuck in my mind. You know, you just fish a squid out, you dunk it in your sauce, and you just eat it just like that. Anyway, where I'm going with this is that article would have made
background.
It would have made a lot more sense when we read it if there'd been more with it, but there wasn't. And then you get, other ones like the nut maxers, like, oh my gosh, that thing was fucking like 6 paragraphs long. Like, holy shit, it was the biggest load I've ever seen.
Because everybody wants to talk about the nut.
I guess.
They don't want to talk about impregnated mouse. They want to talk about the nut.
I just have an oral fetish. I don't know.
Bruh.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just curious how you got pregnant through your mouth is all. With a squid baby. Like, I really feel like it needed more explanation is all.
She's got a different kind of nut.
Yeah, he had the last load,
Gross.
All right, well, thank you for tuning in. As always, we appreciate you listening. And until next week.
Until next week.
Bye.